Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Career Mode. This is Season 6, and more importantly, this is going to be the one last season for the Chesterfield Career Mode series. The reason is very simple. The new game, FC 26, is coming out in 2 weeks, and I don't really want to keep on posting FC 25 content when the new game is out. So I thought, you know what, this is a perfect timing for us because we won our first ever European trophy in the last episode. And more importantly, we won the Premier League in the last episode as well, which I did not see that coming in any sense at all. At one point, we were struggling to fight for 6 or 7 place, but then in the end, we found a little bit of consistency. More importantly, other clubs, other teams in around that, tally and around that area are also suffering with getting points. And in the end, we kind of stay focused and make sure that we don't make any silly mistakes. We go into the game, get out, grab the win, and that's it. And that's how we won the league. It's a little bit underwhelming because I don't think anybody saw that coming. It was a thriller to the end of the episode, I believe. So because we just keep on winning, and then we just keep on checking whether if Liverpool or Brighton have won their game respectively, and Liverpool at one point sitting at first, dropped points or lost 2 games in a row, allowing us to claim the title for the first time in the club history. I'm very proud. But there's also one more thing we have to do for this season, which is we got to win the Champions League. No matter what, as I said, one last ever season in this game. I mean, this season, yes, especially for this series, this season, we have to do it all. We got to win the Champions League. I don't care if we don't win the Carabao Cup. I don't care if we don't win the FA Cup or the Premier League. My priority for the entire season has to be the Champions League. And I mean, perhaps we might not be getting the FA Cup trophy or Carabao Cup trophy for the entire series, which is totally fine. But right now we have the chance to be the champion of Europe, and we got to take that opportunity over there. So we just have to win it all. Like I said, I don't care how the season ends. We just need to win the Champions League. If we get knocked out of the FA Cup, don't care. If we get knocked out in Carabao Cup, don't care. If we don't win the Premier League, I'm okay with it, but we have to win the Champions League. So, in order of the whatever you call it, the priority of the trophies, number one has to be Champions League, number two Premier League, FA Cup, then Carabao Cup. Who cares about Super Cup or Community Shield? It's just a glorified friendly. A lot of you guys might probably point that out. For a season 6 final season of the series finale, they call it. Is it series finale? No, season finale. No, not season finale. What am I talking about? We gotta make signings, right? We got 134 million to start with. We signed a free agent called Diams. I think that's how you pronounce his name. A Belgian regen player. Has exciting prospect tag on him, and I thought he could be a decent play for us. I don't think we're gonna be using him a lot. We also signed a striker from Manchester United, Van Dijk, I believe so. He has joined the club as the new striker, I will say, because Cameron Archer has gone to Liverpool after a really decent proposal. We also sold a few more players. Patterson's one of them, which is a player that I don't really enjoy using. I don't think he's fast at all. We struggle a lot with the results when he started. At one point, we have to start Newman, and that's why we signed Connor Bradley to move forward. We sold a few more players, including Inyoni as well. I didn't think about signing him, but I'm more worried about the fact that he's going to keep complaining for not getting game time. We got to elevate our game, especially in the middle. So he will be departing as well to Brentford for a sizable fee. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize for not remembering the fee for each player that we are selling. But right here we gotta sign this player, Luke Kepa, or I'll just call him Castillo in general because that's the name on the back of the shirt. Costello will be joining the club after we failed to sign him last season, but this time we finally have the money to sign a player like his caliber. We have 191 million to spend. That's why we signed him. And the other player that I'm looking to sign is Lamine Camara. I think Senegal, maybe. I didn't really see the flag, but he's available for 60 million. I thought, even though I overpay him by 10 million pounds. I think he is certainly a player worth being paid that much. And of course, 100K per week for him, which is good. And we have signed two and more. Actually, we have signed four players right now, but he is going to be slotted right into that starting 11 very nicely there, replacing Agnoni essentially. And as you can see, Castello Lukepa, it's in the club, and also Calmer's in the club as well. Two important signings, Bastion Dimes, like I said, an exciting prospect, 18 euro, 79 rated, and we also have Van Dijk as well. Illy has gone to Torino for 7.9 million, and Yoni has gone for 37 million. And by the way, we have a lot of players coming back from loan, so that's why we're able to sell a lot of young players. Anderson's gone after serving 5 seasons with the club. Bugar is also another player that left, which a player that I did highly rate at one point. Antel. The defender has also left as well. I don't think he made an appearance for us last season, but like I said, he is more of a French player. I'm okay to sell him. Shaparenko, it's also a player I'm looking to sell. Again, I mean, we gotta be ruthless in terms of, in terms of signing. And that's why we sold Shaparenko to Aston Villa for 22.5 million pounds and Lucas Shaw for 9.4 million. And we just keep selling a lot of players. Grubasic is a player that I'm not willing to send him or sell him to a rival club. And De Perzin, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the backup goalkeeper, has gone to Burnley for 3.85 million, despite I could go for 4.5 million. He went up by 3 last season based on his rating. And right now, we have the Youth Academy report. And in terms of what I'm going to do with this for this season, I think the expiry date, or the expiry of the scouting network, it's in October. So after that, I won't be sending any more scout. As I said, this is going to be the last season, and I don't think, it's just quite pointless, I would say, to keep on scouting players, even though we know there is not going to be another season, no matter what the result, or the end of the season is going to look like. But we have promoted a few players, like I said, once they're 17-year-old at the start of the season, if they're good enough, they will be promoted and immediately sent out on loan. As you can see, we have two players that has the potential to be special, and we just keep getting a lot of good players as well. Benjamin Kemp's another one, has potential to be special. Aiden Kendrick has potential to be special, but that's the thing. I feel bad for this player because I would have definitely used them at the start of the career mode. But the fact that right now our team is so good, exceeding every aspect of our game, that's why those players are, I mean, those exciting prospect players are not quite needed as I, wanted them to be. So right here we have decided to gone back for Danilo Vega. It's a player that I do admire. A couple seasons ago, I was thinking about signing him, but he cost way too much. Plus, I think we have Kenny Tete at the moment. I wasn't thinking about selling Kenny Tete, but right now, with Connor Bradley coming in, and I think Vega, it's okay. I mean, he agrees to become a backup, a rotational player, which is even good. I mean, he's going to replace Newman and also Patterson as well. And we also gone for a little bit more depth. So we have gone for Ayap Bouadi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. 21-year-old, 81 rated French midfielder, available on the cheap for 28 million pounds. And we got a lot of money left right now in the budget, 156 million pounds. So I don't mind splashing the cash a little bit more just to get the players that we want. And right here, everybody will be getting a pay increase. I don't care. I mean, right now we're not tight on money, contract extension, just talking about wages with new players in general. I don't think it will affect me at all. But right here, the preseason friendly is over. But right now, we've got to play two glorified friendlies. We got the FA Community Shield. We got Manchester City. Last season, they knocked us out in the FA Cup semifinal. And I know I don't really want to seek revenge through Community Shield. I would rather seek revenge in the league, or in any of the domestic competition, or of course perhaps in the Champions League as well. To my knowledge, I don't think they're in the Champions League this season. And right here, 7 minutes in, Camera off to a brilliant start. 8 minutes in, wearing the famous black and neon red color. and he have scored our first goal of the season. It's a very simple finish. It's a good movement as well. And later on, here comes Martin again. It's just exploiting the defensive cruelty, the defensive, mistake at the back there by Man City players. And we scored 2 goals already. Off to a good start, but later on we just got to keep our head down and work hard to find to get a clean sheet or something like that. Here comes Martinez on the right. It was a good block initially, but yeah, that was poor from Matnison. Just lack of awareness around his surrounding, allowing Bayana to score. And there you go. We have won our first trophy. Does that count as a trophy? I would say so. I would say so. Well, Community Shield, it's down. So we got 1 down. How many more to go? We got Super Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, FA Cup, and also, what do you call it? Champions League. So we got 1 down. 5 more to go, right? 5 more to go. So the maximum trophies we could collect for this season, it's 6. So we got 1 down, 5 more to go. We also have another final coming up right here in the Super Cup against Juventus, whom they won the previous Champions League final, I believe, against, is this Stuttgart? No, I think it was another team, but doesn't matter. Right here, it's another friendly before the start of the season, and of course, this will be the final game of this will be the final game of the final game of today's episode, because we will be heading towards the start of the Premier League. Hopefully, for the upcoming Premier League, we're gonna establish ourselves well by winning games, by you know hopefully win the title 3 or 4 games in, instead of kind of a nervy finish like last season. But right here, 9 minutes in again, wow, what a goal by Lucas Williamson. He just kind of went through the defense, and good finish in front of goal to make it 1-0. And later on, about 20 minutes after, Madness is finding Camera, and he looked down really nicely there to Hayes, who slot that one home to make it 2-0. Lamine Camara scored 1 goal and also 1 assist in 44 minutes right before halftime. We gotta hang in there. But here comes Moratti on the left. Not sure what that was. Is it a pass? Is it more of a dribble mistake? It doesn't quite matter to Juventus' account because they scored to make it 2-1. And yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that, especially games like this. We got to establish ourselves by scoring the 3rd goal. But right here comes Hayes down on the left, and great vision. Great finish as well to the bottom right corner to make it 3-1. Game was seemingly done and dusted with about 28 more minutes to go, but we still have to hang in there. Here comes Vlahovic, and he is going to keep on going. Yep, once he starts to accelerate with his pace, nobody can catch him. 3-2. We still have about 4 minutes to go. Here comes Van Dijk coming off the bench. And here comes Bergquist from a very tight angle. Blast that one to top right corner. And there you go. That is going to be another trophy being won. 2 trophies down and 4 more to go. And this is where the season's going to kick things off right here. Absolutely brilliant. We have won it. Damn, back-to-back games, 2 trophies in. I mean, I love it. I love this team so far. I know we still have plenty of money in the transfer budget. At times when I started recording this episode, I couldn't think of an area where we could improve, because I want to improve the wingers, but we don't have to do that. We got Hayes, Howe, Martin, and also Bergquist, and center back. We already signed the players that we won. Costello. The reason why we signed him is very obvious, because last season when we play every single game, there are certain positions where the stamina of a certain player always gone missing. For example, Murillo struggles with stamina last season when we play pretty much every single game. Doyle has to step in every single time when Murillo needs a little bit of a rest there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in a bit.